It's Tuesday, October 28th, 2025, and time for your Monday market update, a day late. Yesterday, I was traveling home from West Palm Beach, Florida, where I got to spend a few days with some of my friends from the luxury division of Keller Williams. We had a great 4-day conference learning all about different ways to help our luxury clients, our high net worth individuals. And it was really fun, and it was a very educational experience. So I'm glad I got to do that. So let's take a quick look at our McHenry County numbers for the last 7 days. We had 138 new listings. We had 121 go under contract. We had 92 closed sales, 41 price changes, 1 expired, and 37 currently on the private network. So the Feds are meeting today. We are likely going to have another 25 basis point cut to the prime rate. Now, as we've talked about almost every single week, the prime rate does not directly affect the mortgage rates. However, they are correlated for sure. Mortgage rates follow the 10-year Treasury, which is more impacted by inflation reports, speculation, jobs reports. Now we are heading into 4 weeks of the government shutdown, so we don't have any of the job reports that we are used to having. So therefore, we're not getting a lot of the data that we need in order to have the mortgage rates come down. Now, mortgage rates have been really steady for most of this year. We've seen them fluctuate a smidge, but for the most part, they've been really pretty steady, which is a great thing, especially compared to this time last year, where we had rates going up pretty significantly heading into the election. So this year is looking to be far more steady. We are returning to a more fair and balanced market, although we still are very much in a seller's market as far as inventory is concerned. In our area, we continue to have about 1.5 months inventory. Now that depends on the price point, the location, of course. So it becomes even more important that you have the condition of your home that is, significantly better than your competition. We're heading back into the market where the prettiest and the best price are going to win as we see inventory increase throughout next year. Now, Fannie Mae recently adjusted their speculation for 2026, stating that they do expect interest rates to come down in 2026. And most economists are predicting that we will be near 5.9% for our mortgage rate by the end of 2026. So that would greatly give our industry a shot in the arm that is very, very much so needed. Now, there are still a lot of people who will not be moving due to it being locked into their 3 or 4% interest rate, which we speculate we will never see again, certainly not anytime in the near future. However, having rates that are in the high fives, low sixes will certainly encourage a lot of people who want to move due to life circumstances, get off the fence and actually make that move. So as we head into the winter months, something to keep in mind in the Midwest is, number one, this is not the worst time of year to hit the market. We have very low competition. We have very serious buyers, very serious sellers. So we have some opportunity in the market here. Also, when your home is decorated for the holidays, it tends to have a very warm feeling that can be very inviting to buyers. So if you're a seller and thinking, gosh, I'm ready to sell now, I want to move to Florida, as we know a lot of our people do, you can still do that. Don't think that you can't do it just because it's the time of year. It's beautiful in Florida. I can attest. I was just there. So if that's in your plans, please give me a call. A lot of people are having me come over right now to talk about plans for the winter and potentially putting their home on the market now before the holidays, and even getting ready to put their home on the market in the early part of 2026. So as of right now, I would say it's steady as she goes. We have a great market. We don't have crazy things happening. We're very stable here in the Midwest. We've got a good amount of new homes hitting the market, 138. That's not nothing. That is a good amount of new homes. 121 under contract. That tells me that our inventory, we're slowly starting to creep up in inventory, which is great. It makes for a better market for both buyers and sellers, because most of our sellers also are buyers to some extent. Most people are not selling just extra homes they have laying around. Most people, when they sell a home, they also have to buy one. So when we have a more fair and balanced market, it is easier to have home sale contingencies accepted, home close sales accepted. We are seeing those come back every single week. We're having more and more home close or home sale contingencies accepted. So we are heading into a much more fair, balanced, and even market. And if we get some lower interest rates in 2026, could stand to be a really great year. If you have any other questions, please, as always, reach out to me at any time. I want to be your resource. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Bye-bye.